There's one question most men will never ask a woman, and the few who do, she can't stop thinking about. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what that question is, why it works on a psychological level, and how you can use it naturally to make her desire you emotionally and physically. Welcome to Laurin Speaks. Today, we're diving into the psychology of attraction and revealing the secret questions that make a woman desire you emotionally and physically. There's one question most men never think to ask a woman, and the guys who do ask it, they're the ones she can't stop thinking about. The ones she tells her friends about, the ones who can turn a simple conversation into something she replays in her mind for days. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly what that question is, why it works on a psychological level, and how you can use it naturally without sounding like you memorize lines. But here's the truth. If you're still asking, how was your day? And wondering why she isn't opening up emotionally or intimately, this might be the most important thing you watch this year. We're going over 3 psychological triggers most men completely overlook. By the end of this, you'll understand why curiosity creates more attraction than confidence ever will. The third trigger is the one that separates guys she forgets from guys she can't get out of her mind. Hit that subscribe button because what we're sharing today isn't theory. It's based on real relationship psychology and communication research that actually works. Let's dive in. Many men think attraction happens when they impress her. They talk about their career, their achievements, or everything they have going on. And sure, there's nothing wrong with being successful, but here's what really happens in a woman's mind when you spend the entire conversation talking about yourself. She zones out. Attraction doesn't come from what you say about yourself. It comes from how you make her feel about herself when she's around you. The fastest way to make a woman feel interesting, valued, and emotionally alive is to ask her questions that truly matter. Not, what do you do for work? Or where did you go to school? Those questions keep things safe, logical, and flat. They don't spark any real emotion. But when you ask a woman about her passions, the moments that shaped her, or what truly makes her feel alive, you're doing something completely different. You're inviting her into a deeper space, a place where she can express herself, reflect, and dream. And when a woman feels understood, that's when desire starts to grow. Most men mess this up because they think asking deeper questions makes them seem too intense, too invested, or too vulnerable. Here's the truth. Emotional questions don't show neediness. They show depth. They prove you're not afraid of a real connection. That's what separates you from every other guy who's just trying to impress her. The second thing you need to know is this. Women don't open their bodies where they can't open their hearts. Many men find this uncomfortable because we've been taught attraction is about charm, confidence, or physical touch. But true intimacy starts with emotional safety. Emotional safety doesn't mean agreeing with everything she says. It doesn't make you weak. It means she feels she can be herself around you without judgment, pressure, or rush. When a woman's nervous system relaxes around you, when she trusts that you see her for more than just her body, that's when her walls begin to soften. You create safety by listening without interrupting, by asking follow-up questions instead of turning everything back to yourself. Saying things like, tell me more about that, or why does that matter to you, makes her feel something rare. A man who holds her stories, not consumes them. A man who isn't scared of her emotions, but welcomes them. And that's how desire builds. The third psychological trigger, which is critical, is understanding the difference between need and desire. Need pushes women away, but desire draws them in. When you enter a conversation needing her approval, craving validation, or desperately waiting for her to laugh at your jokes or reply to your texts, she feels that. Women can sense when a man is trying to earn worth instead of simply embodying it. But when you stay grounded, confident in your own skin, and don't rush the interaction, that's magnetic. Being present means you're not performing or auditioning for her attention. You're just there, fully there, listening without planning your next words. You let silence exist. You don't panic when she tests you, and you stay rooted even when she's emotional. That steadiness makes her feel safe enough to fully express her feminine energy. Here's the thing. When you stop needing her approval, she starts desiring yours. When you're not rushing for intimacy, she naturally wants to move closer. The feminine energy opens when it feels chosen, not pressured. Some of you may be wondering, okay, but what do I actually ask? That's why I created a free guide called 20 Best Questions to Ask a Woman. These aren't surface level questions. They're designed to start conversations that build emotional closeness, create sexual tension, and help you understand what she truly wants, all without awkwardness. These questions tap into her emotions, past experiences, fantasies, and what makes her feel desired. You can download the guide for free in the description below. Remember this, attraction isn't about being perfect or having all the right answers. It's about being curious enough to ask questions that reach her inner world. It's about creating emotional safety through grounded presence. Desire follows emotional connection, not the other way around. The man who understands this doesn't just get her attention, he becomes unforgettable because he's not chasing her. He's creating a space where she naturally wants to reveal herself both emotionally and physically. So here's what I want you to remember. Attraction isn't about showing off, being perfect, or having all the right answers. It's about curiosity. Asking the questions that touch her inner world and creating emotional safety through your presence and consistency. When you understand that desire follows connection, not the other way around, you stop chasing her and start creating a space where she naturally wants to open up to you emotionally and physically. That's the kind of man she won't forget.